Hey there, greetings YouTube. This is another quick video. As it turns out, last time I was doing the video, I got one of those notifications on my iPhone saying that my battery reached about 20% battery life, and son of a diddly, it cut me out. Or it cut me off. Excuse me. My English. Anyway, yeah, last video we talked about the Famicom, and I was about to get to the point of the games that I've got. The first one that I've got here, which I very much kind of want to do this one first in a video to show you guys. This is a relatively rare Famicom game. This is, actually it is fairly rare. The mere fact that it's in any kind of a case period is even more awesome. And what's even cooler is I only got it for about $5, which is amazing. It has the instructions and everything. This is Su Pu Ra Ta Ha Usu. So Splatterhouse for the Nintendo Famicom. Now wait a second. What the heck? There was a Splatterhouse on the Famicom? Yeah, there was. But this never came to the US. Not even sure if it came to Europe. This is just a very, very Japanesed up. When I mean Japanesed up, I mean it's kind of like a chibi style. All the characters are done in a like a little kitty pint-sized version look. Definitely doesn't steal from the gameplay too much. It's still very much a Splatterhouse. It's almost like Namco decided to parody themselves. It basically has a similar kind of story. His girlfriend gets kidnapped and he's got to go try and save her. He still has the mask. He still wields, machetes and has a shotgun in this one that he shoots enemies with. And still has a lot of similar themes, but there's quite a bit different about it as well. It is very fun to play, and I think that's going to be the first video I'll do. So that's Splatterhouse for the Famicom. And the other one that I have in my collection is a similarly boxed version of Dragon Quest III for the Famicom. I'm not too privy on exactly what all versions of Dragon Quest managed to make it to America. This one is, obviously, Dragon Quest III. I said 3 in German. Ugh, I'm so mental. I can speak German and Japanese and English. Sometimes when I speak Japanese, I throw German in there. When I speak German, I throw Japanese in there. When I speak English, it's pretty much English. Anyway, so Dragon Quest III, and the subtitle is... I have to hope this... I'm trying to read it through my iPad here, and it's not helping. Let me see if I can adjust here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yes. This is... and the legend of something, something, something. That's basically what it means. Soshite is like a... It basically means and, or therefore, or some other meaning. And then this kanji here is den. I'll point to it. Where's my finger? There it is. Den setsu. Den setsu. That's the same kanji, same word for legend, which is in Legend of Zelda. Densetsuhei. So off to adventure, or off to a legend, or something. This is still when, in America, when it was Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior. This is a very, very hardcore game. It's very, very ridiculously difficult, but I have it for collecting value nonetheless. Here are some of the summaries of the different classes that are in the game, and yeah, this is a pretty nifty game. And I just realized I didn't open these up so you could see the cartridges. These are the only ones that I actually have the boxes for. All the other ones are loose, wrapped in some plastic, kind of just protect it from itself. So hold on one second here. There we go. And Splatterhouse. This is a really cool looking cartridge. You'll see what a traditional Famicom looks like. But this one It's really, really neat the way this one looks. I'm going to try to take it out here. And it's in ridiculous condition. It's very, very nice. Oh, isn't that cute? They put some of the stickers that were in there on the back side. Other than that, it's flawless for the most part. There used to be a sticker at the bottom there, apparently. But, yeah. This is a very, very, very cool game, and it's got the instruction manual and all that jazz in it. So, yeah. Just need to get that back in there. There we go. Shut that one. Okay, and I promise the rest of this will go by relatively quickly. Alright, this one opened a lot easier than the other one, and I also got this one with the instruction manual as well. And this is what a traditional Famicom game looks like. There were quite a few number of pins that connected to the system. There were quite a few less than on the one that we had. That's a whole video in and of itself, and it's been touched on many times before, so I'm not going to get in on that right now. I'm just going to say, yeah, it's a 60-pin connector as opposed to a 72 in America. So anyway, there is that. Now, inside this is my treasure trove of Famicom games, which I possess. And I am opening this from the wrong side. Here we go. Quite a few here, and one you'll notice right off the bat is Metal Gear. Same kind of box art as the North American one, basically, but it's on the cartridge, again in the smaller form factor, which is nice. This one, believe it or not, I had to pay $13 for, and it's not even in the case. And it's got the instruction manual with it, though, which is kind of neat. So there's that, Metal Gear. Let's see, let's just kind of work our way around crazy-like. This one is, Final Fantasy II for the Famicom from Square. Back when Square was Square and Final Fantasy was actually a good game. And not some stupid MMO. Anyway, MMOs are great. I'm not going to crap on MMOs. It's just Final Fantasy just hasn't been Final Fantasy for a long time. Anyway, so I got that one. And this other one is in a fairly mint condition. That dot is in the plastic, not on the game itself. This is Super Mario Bros. 3, obviously. And let's see... You'll notice the year on that, 1988. It came out a year and a half or so before we even got it. And I play this one to death. I love this game. This is like my favorite in the world. It was the reason why I bought this. And let's see another one here. Ooh, I'm loving this. Rockman 5. I got Mega Man 5 on my Famicom. One of the last days I was in Japan before I came back home, I went to a game store at random, picked up this one, and these two. And I don't regret it. It's fantastic. This one, I am irritated that I bought it. This one is Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball game, and it must be just an empty card or some crap because I've cleaned it, I've tried playing it so many times, it will not work on me. It makes me sad. And let's look at this one. This is my crown jewel. This one is the original Super Mario Brothers for the Famicom, 1985, made in Japan. This cart, outside of the plastic, I kid you not, even the label is pristine. This is about as mint as you can get with a cartridge. And I love how the cartridges are like different color. Some of them are a different style. It's really, really nice. Rather like it. And I'm sorry if the video is dark. And I got Dr. Mario on mine. Very, very cool. And let's see. Family Baseball. This is Pro Yaku, or Pro Baseball Family Stadium 87. And this version, I forget what it's called in America, but we did get this one in America. You can see the game graphics right there. So anybody know what the name of that is in America? Remind me, please. I totally forget. Actually, I think I had this one on my NES back in the day, but I obviously don't have one anymore. Now, this is Dragon Quest II. This is the second one, and I do have the instruction manual with it as well, and it only cost me a little over $2. And Dragon Quest II, or Dragon Warrior II, was released in 1987 back in the day. Wait a second. Wow, it came out January 26th. That's the day my son was oh my God, Barry. That was the day my son was born. Of course, several years later, I was like 2.5 at this time. So yeah, cool. Dragon Quest II. I just now noticed that. And then this one is the original Dragon Quest, and I play this one quite extensively. I really, really like this game. And this one came out in 1986, so they had a very short turnover time between 1 and 2. This other one is Yoshi's Cookie. And then there's an F1 racing game, which there was an adapter so that you could play up to 4 players on this one. And the crappy version of soccer. And Tetris. Got the original version of Tetris. And so yeah, that's my collection of Famicom games. And if you guys have any suggestions for a video, if there's any games you want to see in action, I'll post a couple of these up. Although it's getting late for me tonight, so I'm gonna visit my Animal Crossing town real quick. Make sure everything is all settled and ready to go through the night, and then I'm going to hit the hay, because unfortunately, I don't have summer break. I have to work, so I'm going to have to get up in the morning. But after I get back in the evening from work, I got some stuff I got to do, but then after that, I'll come up here and maybe I'll post a couple more videos. So anyway, thanks for watching, for those of you that did. And yeah, leave a comment in the post as to which games you'd like to see me play, or if you guys have any questions at all, whether it's got to do with Japan in general, or games, or what have you. Don't be shy. Go on ahead and ask away, and I will answer away. So yeah, anyway, there's that, and thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all, I guess, tomorrow then. Bye-bye.